Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to be showing you some how to safely and properly change or put on the lens of your DSLR in case you bought a new DSLR and you're too lazy to read the manual. Well, I'm going to be showing you how to properly and safely put on the lens and replace in case you need to change lenses. If you have another lens, I'm going to be showing you how to safely put on your lens. So first and foremost, when you buy your brand new camera, it'll be coming with this what's this? Coming with this body cap. This is called the body cap. This is meant to protect what's inside of this camera. Basically, what's inside this camera is the mirror and the lens and the sensor of the camera. Okay, so this is a DSLR. Later, I'll also be showing you how to replace the lens of a mirrorless camera. Okay, so first and foremost, you need to remove the cap. But remember this, it's more important that before you remove the body cap of the camera, remove the rear lens cap first. Right? There. You need to remove this first before removing the body cap of the camera. Okay, why? Because you would want to, as soon as you remove the cap of your body, the camera body, you want to be able to insert the lens immediately. Okay, the lesser time that the insides of your camera is exposed, the better. Okay, why? Because you don't want any form of element to come inside, any dust or anything, any dirt to come inside your camera, because what's inside there is the sensor, right? In my experience, it's still best to open the lens first so that there's less time that the insides of your camera are exposed. Alright? So, here we go. Again, so this lens, this is an EF lens. For this type of camera, this is an APS-C sized camera, so it means it has a smaller sensor as compared to the full frame. So the proper lens for this is what you call the EF-S lens, EFS lens. Okay, that's to accommodate the EFS stands for short, the S, the short end, short back. Okay, now if you can see this mark here, that is intended for EFS lenses, and this mark here, the red dot, that's intended for EF lenses. So what we have here is an EF lens. Okay, what are those dots for? Well, you are supposed to align those dots with the dots of the camera. Okay, right. So if you're first time putting on the lens of your camera, again, lens cap first, rear lens cap first, just twist it. Okay, in the case of Canon, it's counterclockwise. To remove it, it's counterclockwise. Okay, there you go, counterclockwise. Okay, so let's remove it first. Lens cap off, body cap off, and then red dot to the lenses, red dot. Okay, just line it. Okay, line it properly and then twist clockwise. Alright, when you hear that snap, again, let's open it. When you hear that snap, that's it. Then that's the time that you remove the front. Alright, There you go. So let's just turn it on. I don't see anything. And there you go. Well, I took a shot of whatever that is. So that's how you put your lens for the first time. Now, uh, as for the case of removing this lens, there's also a proper and a safer way to do it. Very important, when you're changing lenses, make sure that the camera is off. There. Okay, power off. In my experience, the proper and the safest way to change lenses is, well, number one, put the neck strap around your neck, okay, so that it's protected. Okay, so let's just pretend that it's on my neck, and then hold it with your left hand like so. Okay, turn it around towards you. Okay, now can you see that? Can you see this? You need to press this to release the lens. Okay, now the very good way to do it is, okay, hold the camera like this, hold it towards you. Okay, hold the lens this way, and then with your forefinger press the release button. Okay, so again, coming from this position, now shoot, then you need to change lens. So, okay, turn the camera off, power off first, and then hold the camera this way. Okay, you can see four fingers at the back, thumb in this hand grip. Okay, hold it like that, facing you, with your right hand. Okay, with your right hand, grip the lens this way, and with your forefinger press. Okay, hang on, just focus that. Okay, holding it this way, press the release button. Okay, I'm pressing it now, and then turn the lens counterclockwise. There you go. Okay, again. Okay, camera. Okay, from this position to this position, lens, grab it. Depends on how big the lens is. Okay, grab it like so, press. You cannot turn the lens without pressing this. Okay, so grab it, press, and then turn. Release. Alright? Okay, so now you know how to put the lens on, take it out. Um, let's now talk about changing lenses. So that's why you're trying to learn that skill, so that whenever you need to, you can change lenses. Now, in case you need to change lenses, again, as mentioned before, when you need to change lens, first take off the lens, take off the lens cap, the rear lens cap of the lens that you are going to replace the one that's in your on your body. Okay, so take it off first. Again, lesser time. So now, this is something that this is just a tip. Okay, as the camera is facing you, when you're outdoors, because there would really be times that you'll be changing lenses when you're outside, you know, wherever you are. Ideally, you should avoid changing lenses, so carrying two bodies would be better. But sometimes we carry one camera body, so it's inevitable to change lenses. So if ever you need to change lens, again, the procedure is the same. Coming from shooting position. Okay, again, the neck strap should always be around your neck for added safety. Face it towards you. Okay, the first step, remove the lens cap of the lens that you're going to replace, and then Here you go. Now, this is a tip that I always share with those who are asking me. As much as possible, when you're changing lenses, have the camera body pointing downwards. Okay, why? Because you wouldn't want to expose it this way when where it is prone to have stuff coming inside the camera body. Okay, so when you change lenses, when you hold it like that, point it downwards. Okay, again. So you know how to do it. Grab the lens this way, then press the release button over there, then twist clockwise. Okay, as soon as it's open, point the camera downwards, and then again, red dot of the lens to the red marker on the camera body. There you go. Then you release. There you have it. You have your camera. Now, if you're going to remove this bigger lens, now I taught you in the smaller lens you're supposed to grip it, but this way you cannot reach it anymore, right? So what you do, you grab your, so again, coming from shooting position, oops, I need to change lens. Okay, hold the body this way, and then just hold the lens in this part, okay, this part here, and then with your forefinger, get it? Lens, forefinger, press, again, press this one, press that one, press that button all the way in, okay, hold this, press it downward, okay, and then turn clockwise, counterclockwise I mean. There you go. Again down, get the other lens, again dot to dot, red dot, new lens, okay, replace again, downwards, body downwards, get the lens. Alright, that's it. So for well, that's for DSLR. That's for changing the lens in DSLR. Now I have repeatedly warned you about protecting the inside of your camera by always, well, if you can avoid not changing lens outside, try to avoid it. But if you cannot, then as much as possible, do what I have shared with you, the tips. Just point it downwards because it's better to protect the sensor of the lens. Just point it downwards so that there's no risk of having some elements get inside, dust elements get inside. Now, as for changing mirrorless cameras, changing the lens of mirrorless cameras, here we go. Alright, so we've mentioned before the importance of changing lenses and keeping the body covered always at all times. Now basically it's the same for a mirrorless bodies, but it's well, you need to be more careful with mirrorless bodies because unlike the DSLR, behind this body cap there's no mirror protecting the sensor anymore. So once this thing is removed, the sensor inside is exposed. Now just like the DSLR body, you need to press this release button so that you may be able to put in your lens. Okay, so just to show you again, to open the body cap, turn it counterclockwise. Okay, there. So as you can see, the sensor is exposed already. So you need to be a little more careful when replacing your lens for your mirrorless camera. Okay, so the process is the same, just like in the DSLR. So shooting position, turn the camera your way. Okay, 4 fingers at the back, 1 finger right here. Again, rear lens cap off first for safety. Alright, now you need to search for the dot. Okay, that's a white dot. Now there will be a white dot somewhere here. You need to align the 2 dots before you insert and then turn clockwise. Okay, so lens cap off, body cap off. Alright, there's the white dot. Okay, as you can see, there's the white dot. So white dot to white dot, and then turn clockwise. There you go. Safely. Again, just listen for the click. White dot to white dot. Yeah. So to change lens, again, when you're shooting, then oops, I need to change lens. Again, make it face towards you. Okay, grip the lens this way with your forefinger. Press the release button and then turn. Okay, keep pressing until you are able to turn. Same with the DSLR body. Okay, press, keep it pressed and then turn. Okay, as soon as the lens is out, okay, camera facing down already. Then just replace with another lens. I don't have another lens for my EOS M body, but well, if you have one, proceed again, dot to dot. There you go. So there you are, friends, folks, YouTubers. That's how you properly and safely change, replace lenses for either your mirrorless body or your DSLR body. DSLR camera bodies and mirrorless camera bodies. Alright, so until next time for some more practical tips. See you again.